kya chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Thank you for joining our class, dear devotees. We are going to continue reading from select verses of Srila Prabhupada that he had used often when he was giving lectures while he was walking this earth. And we are doing chapter 3. We have been talking about how when Krishna sends us to this material world, he also gives us a handbook on how to operate our lives in this material world. So let's get started without much ado. Yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate te tva agham pāpā ye pacanty ātma-kāraṇāt. Yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate te tva. So there's a double te. Bhuñjate te tva agham pāpā pacanty ātma-kāraṇāt. Yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate te tvagham pāpā te pacanty ātma-kāraṇāt. Looking at the meanings here. Yajña-śiṣṭa. Yajña-śiṣṭa means of food taken after performance of yajña. Aśinaḥ, eaters. Santaḥ, the devotees. Mucyante, get relief. Sarva, all kinds of. Kilbiṣaiḥ, from sins. Bhuñjate, enjoy. Te, they. Tu, but. Agham, grievous sins. Pāpāḥ, sinners. Ye, who. Pacanty, prepare food. ātma-kāraṇāt, for sense enjoyment. Translation. Devotees of the Lord are released from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first for sacrifice. Others who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment verily eat only sin. So, looking at the breakdown into the syllables here, yajña, so not a new word for him, for you. Śiṣṭa, aśinaḥ. Śiṣṭa, aśinaḥ. Santo, mucyante. Everybody say mucyante.
Mucyante.
Nice. sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate te tva agham. So now when you are pronouncing this in the full form, these two will get combined and it will become tvagham, right? Otherwise it is tva agham. Pāpā, right? So here you see tvagham. Those who understand Hindi, tvagham. So there's no A at the end of the TV here, right? Because it's a half. It's a half there. Tvagham. There's no A here either, right? Tvagham pāpā. Ye pacantya. I forgot a space here. Ye pacantya ātma-kāraṇāt. Okay. So again going to this here. Yajña-śiṣṭa means what?
A food taken after performance of yajña.
What is another word of that food that is there after the performance of yajña?
Uchishta.
Uchishta, very nice.
Ramnam's like.
Oh, Sanskrit. We are doing Sanskrit.
Sorry, what's the question again?
What is the
Kāraṇāt, food, is it?
No.
What is the
The
question?
question is that yajña-śiṣṭa is food taken after performance of yajna. So I'm asking, what is the other word for this food?
Bhojan.
Prasadam.
Prasadam, exactly.
Bhoga.
Prasadam.
Yeah.
Bho-
Bhoga.
No.
No,
Bhoga is not
bhoga
there.
is given when
No.
offered and
Offered
taken
the
as
food.
prasad.
Yeah, bhoga is that which is offered for his bhoga. Bhoga means to enjoy. So whatever you offer for bhoga is what you give to Krishna to enjoy. And then when he leaves it for you, the remnants,
That's
uchishta,
prasadam.
That's
is
prasad.
his mercy coming to you, right? And why does it become a mercy? Because he removes all because by his glance or whatever he does, right? Through any of his senses, he can do that. He just looks at it. And then that is transcendentalized, right? And that is how, because it's transcendentalized, then you do not get the sinful reactions of eating that, right? Because although we might say that we are cooking foods and we are vegetarians and this and that, but even in the process of cooking the whole food, we can make some mistakes and we could do some sinful activities, like something might get cut, you did not know an insect was inside it. What to talk about bacteria, as you boiled something and something got boiled in it. So this world is padam padam yat vipadam natesham. So when you offer that to the Lord, then you are saved from those sins.
Hare Krishna Mataji. One small question. Mataji, tulsi leaves, when we pluck from the plant, some of the tulsi leaves are eaten by the insect. So that tulsi leaf should be used or no?
Well, it depends on your circumstances also. For example, where I live, it's very difficult to grow tulsi. Tulsi never
Yes.
survives in my home.
Yes,
Like
Mataji.
that, right? In India, if you have the luxury of taking it out, then the main thing over there is, even if it has been eaten by insect, what is your reaction towards that, right? So tulsi is a devotee of the Lord, right? Say if a devotee is there standing in front of you and something happens to the finger of the devotee, what is your reaction towards that devotee, right? So prayer to the prayers that you do the tulsi, again, bhavagrahi janardana, they have to, Krishna is seeing how you are treating his devotee. He's seeing your bhava, he's seeing your internal, right? What you're thinking about it, not necessarily what you're doing outside, right? So if somebody is taking a tulsi leaf and they are, which has been eaten by an insect, and you're putting it away, you are saying that, I'm not going to do it because somebody has already done the bhoga of that, right? The insect has already eaten it. How can I give already enjoyed thing to Krishna? Okay. So on the other hand, somebody might say, okay, this is Tulsi the devotee. I live in such a place where it's very difficult to grow her leaves. And if I pluck away a leaf just like that, haphazard at my will, then she is going to die, right? If you take away all the leaves of a plant. So you will make that decision. Again, everything depends on your consciousness as to how you are addressing the whole thing. If you have the luxury to do it, do it. If you don't do it, right? Even some people say that when you see the insects coming and sitting on the tulsi leaf, what should you do with the insects? They are also, Mame Vansho Jivaloke. They're also children of Krishna. What do you do with the children, right? But then I also hear Acharya saying that, but those are sinful people who are eating Krishna, who are eating tulsi. So, if somebody is that sinful, then it's okay for you to take them out. And I've seen pujaris spending hours and hours, just going through every leaf of a tulsi tree, a tulsi plant, and then, just gently taking out all the insects and putting them somewhere else. So again, it depends on, the time, the place, the circumstance, how much you have in your hand, time you have in your hand to do that. And worst thing is that if all of your leaves are eaten by, or touched and tasted by a insect, then you can also take to the last resort, that when you're offering food to Krishna and you don't have tulsi leaves with you, then you can speak the word tulsi and say tulsi, tulsi, tulsi on each item that you're offering, and then offer it. That should not become your general habit, though, right? It's only a stopgap measure on very extreme circumstances.
Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, so going back to the word meaning that we are doing, santaḥ is the devotees, right? And then who are the eaters? Aśinaḥ.
aśinaḥ.
Aśinaḥ, right? Aśinaḥ, eaters. Where else do you come across this word? Bhagavad-gita.
Is it somewhere in chapter 15?
Yes, you're right. It's after Patram Pushpam.
Okay.
In Patram Pushpam, the word is Ashim.
Where is Patram Pushpam word, Ashim?
In the third line, Patram
Where?
Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yo Me Bhaktya Priyachati Tadham Bhakti Uphartam Ashnu
Ashnami.
Ashnami.
Vaishnami, right? Yes, nice. Any other place in the same chapter? Right after that verse. You can touch your book. It won't eat you.
9.27.
Yes.
What does 9.27 say?
Yad karoshi, yad adnashi, yad juhosi dadashi, yad tapasyasi konteya, tat kurushav mad arpanam.
There you go. What does it mean?
None.
What does it mean?
Yad ashnashi.
Whatever you do,
Ashnashi.
Give me the
whatever
meaning.
you eat, whatever you offer or
give away, whatever austerities
you perform, do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering to me. So whatever you eat, Ashnashi.
Ashnashi, you eat.
Ashnasi.
So what does it mean that whatever you're eating, you are doing it as an offering to Krishna, you're eating it.
Because we already offered to Krishna, then we eat.
Because in the end it says, as an offering to me.
Yeah. So I'm saying that you are sitting down eating some samosa. How do you eat that samosa? You are the one who is eating it. And how is it that you are saying this is actually an offering to Krishna? You are the one eating it. Krishna is not eating it.
You're saying that you're not the doer. Krishna is the doer of everything.
Say that again.
Because you're saying that it's Krishna who is the doer of everything. You're not
Who is the bhokta? Who is the bhokta of everything?
He is the enjoyer, Mataji.
He's the enjoyer, but then we are enjoy the samosas, right?
But
after doing the prayer,
he is enjoying it.
Huh?
Krishna is in us, he is enjoying it.
Really? If Krishna inside you says, now stop eating, we will stop.
He will forcefully make us stop. My stomach is full.
Yeah.
No, in our heart we say a prayer and then
What is that prayer?
Yes.
What is that prayer? We hardly
Mahaprasadam
wait enough
Govinda.
to do the prayers, right? As soon as the Sharira Vidya Jal prayer starts, people start standing up and leaving, right?
Even before that.
Huh?
Even before that, even before the prayer.
Even before the prayer.
Very true.
After the Simha prayers.
So they go and they line up so that they get the food first.
Yeah.
So I guess they're listening to it from the line.
Yeah. Right. So you see, we have that verse yukta ahara viharasya, right? So you have to eat things balanced. So the question here is, why are we eating? Why are we eating? How does whatever we're eating becomes an offering to Krishna? It becomes an offering to Krishna if, as a result of my eating, some benefit will come to Krishna. Right? He has already eaten the samosa, by the way. So he's not interested in that any longer. So we are taking that, when we take that prasadam, it will be our thought process is that I'm taking this, number one, because it's Krishna's mercy, it'll help me cleanse myself, right? And ultimately, I will go back to Godhead with that, with that, practice that I'm doing, right? So, and Krishna will be very happy because Krishna is really waiting for us to come back. So it's a long pole thing that, how Krishna gets benefited by you eating the prasadam. Okay? Second is that for you to do devotional practice, you need to eat food, right? So I am eating this food so that my body stays healthy, which tells you, how much of samosa or how many samosas you should have. So you eat healthy because I want to keep my body and the soul together to be able to do devotional service. So you see, yat karoshi yad ashnasi, whatever you're doing it as an act for Krishna. Constantly, it's pointing back to Krishna, whatever you're doing. And that is what is Krishna consciousness.
Oh.
Like that, right? So yes, karoshi yad ashnasi, yad vihoshi rasya. So again, going back to your question on, should I offer tulsi leaf or not if they have been eaten by an insect? And I said, it keeps on going back to your time, place, and your circumstances. Somebody might say that, I'm in a very big temple. I'm doing, the rules in the temple are much, much different from the rules at home, right? Temple will not have a problem with having tulsi leaves, majority of them, right? They might just say, okay, it's not good to take, you don't give broken things to the Lord, So I'll find good leaves and I'll going to give good leaves to them over there. Okay? Somebody might say, okay, some insect was crawl. Now you know that some insect sat on it. Now when insects crawl over things, they leave things behind, right? From their skin and all the things ooze. So it's not that clean. Somebody might argue, well, you just because an insect ate that particular leaf, you know that the insect crawled on it. What if it crawled on some other leaf and didn't eat it, right? After eating. So there can be a lot of debate, that goes back and forth on that. But the important thing is that if the insects are eating the tulsi, then there is something wrong there. The insects are eating her, right? So we need to make some preventive measures on that, or not preventive, some corrective measures on that to make sure it doesn't happen like that. So again, things keep on coming back to the heart. What is there in our heart when we are doing any activity? Whenever we are doing anything, speaking anything, eating anything. And Krishna is sitting there, right? As Paramatma, and he's your witness for everything that he does. Okay, so that was a long-winded answer. And so let's go here and continue on. Kilbiṣaiḥ. Kilbiṣaiḥ sounds like such a nice word, right? Kilbi. Kilbiṣaiḥ, so cute, but it is like what?
From sin.
Yeah, sin.
From sins.
Mucyante. Mucyante always reminds me of Muchukunda.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Get relief.
Get relief.
Yeah, not enjoy. Yeah, get relief.
Get relief.
Yeah, right? Kilbiṣaiḥ sins. So they get relief from all the sins, right? And bhuñjate is to enjoy.
Enjoy.
Te is there, tu is but. Agham is not only sins, but it is
Agham.
grievous
Sins.
agham. So it's just talking about the power of,
Prasadam.
offering sacrifice and eating it, is that even agham pāpā, big sins that we have done, those get cleared, right? Pāpā is the sinners. Yehu, pacanty means to prepare food. ātma-kāraṇāt, for sense enjoyment. So pacanty, right? In Hindi, pacanty means what?
Digestion.
Digestion, right? Here it is preparation. So keep that distinction in mind. Okay. So I heard many beeps as we were talking, and see who shows up first on my thing. So I don't have Aruni on my list, and I don't have Subodhini. Oops. Subodhini. So I have Kiran, Sutapa, Jyoti, Varshana, Pushpa, Aruni, Subodhini.
In me.
I will put your name there, Mother, in a moment. Let me just check. Pushpa is also there. Pushpa I already had originally. Yeah. Madhav Sangini. Oops. All right. Madhava Sangini.
Nice name. Madhav Sangini.
Yeah, beautiful name. Okay. All right. So let's get started here with Kiran Mataji giving us the breakdown at a slow speed. Now that's for everybody.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yajna,
Gya.
Yeah.
yajña, śiṣṭa, aśinaḥ, santo, mucyante, sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ, bhuñjate, te agham, pāpā, ye pacanty, ātma-kāraṇāt.
Karanat. Ana.
कारणात्.
Karan होता है ना, कारण.
Yeah.
Karanat. Good. Sutapa.
yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate te agham pāpā ye pacanty pacanty.
Not te. See, you have to make a distinction between Kiran Mataji, sorry to see you go. This is TE, this one, and this is TY, right? So you have to
Yes,
pronounce it
Mataji.
differently. Right? This is te, this is tea.
Ye pacanty ātma-kāraṇāt
Karanāt. This is, yeah, ana. Yes, you'll have to practice.
kāraṇāt.
Not nyat. There's no Y here.
kāraṇāt.
Anat.
Nya.
Veena, that ana. Practice, yeah, practice it. You'll have to practice this one a little bit. Yeah. Hear what others are saying and then practice later. Okay, good. Jyoti?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Shishta.
Shishta, not ha. Shishta. Ta. Shishta. Okay? Okay. Continue, Jyoti Mataji. And if others are pronouncing, please mute yourself.
Yajña-śiṣṭā aśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate te agham pāpā ye pacanty ātma-kāraṇāt.
Very nice. Varchana?
yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate
Yeah.
bhuñjate te agham pāpā ye pacanty ātma-kāraṇāt.
Yeah. This one is not te. Yeah,
Tia.
there. Yeah. And actually, yeah. This one, the T and Y, if you see over here, Pachantya, is Adhana,
Yes,
right?
Pachantya.
The Adatya hai. This Ya is also half only. Although it looks like a full Ya, it's a half only. That's why Prabhupada has not put a Y, A here, right? He has not put a at the end of it because it's still a half ya, but then it's followed by a heavy a. Ātma-kāraṇāt, right? So ātma-kāraṇāt, that's how you will pronounce it. ātma-kāraṇāt. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice. Okay, good. Pushpa Mataji.
yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ
Shahi.
bhuñjate
Bhun.
bhuñjate agham pāpā ye pachatya ātma-kāraṇāt.
Kāraṇāt. Nice. Aruni Mataji.
Sorry. Yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate agham pāpā ye pachatya ātma-kāraṇāt.
Supporti.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Mataji. Yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate agham pāpā ye ātma-kāraṇāt.
Okay, good. Madhav Sangini.
yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate agham pāpā ye pachanty ātma-kāraṇāt.
Nice. Okay, now we'll go for the full-fledged, full pronunciation. You can still look at this, but pronounce in full. Okay. Kiran is still with us? Kiran Mataji? She dropped, right?
Mm.
Okay. Then starting with Sutapa. Sutapa, go ahead.
Mataji, can Jyoti Mataji start for?
Okay, Jyoti.
yajña-śiṣṭa yajña-śiṣṭa
She.
Shino santo
Shinaha.
mucyante
Shinaha.
sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ
Jyoti?
Hanchi Mata.
Yeah. Yajña-śiṣṭa, she, naha, and not no. Naha.
Okay.
Yeah, start again.
yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate
Not bhuñjate.
te tav
Not
agham
bhuñjate.
pāpā ye pacyanते. माता जी स्क्रीन चली गई.
हाँ, मैंने चलाई है.
I must be reading wrong.
Yeah. I'm trying to say something to you. Yeah, that was my way to attract your attention. Yeah. Give me this third line again, slowly. Third line.
Bhuñjate.
Yeah, so where is the Y
agham
here?
pāpā.
Yeah, I'm hearing a Y here. Where is the Y? Bhuñjante. You're saying bhuñjante.
Bhuñjate.
Where is the
te
Jya? Where is the Jya? Where is the Jya here? Where is Jya?
Bhuñjate.
Yeah, correct. Okay. You read with your eyes, don't read with your mind. Because mind thinks something is there, right? But from the eyes, you gather the right knowledge.
जी.
Yeah. Go. Focus. Yeah.
Bhuñjate. Bhuñjate te tva agham pāpā.
Yeah. So for everybody's benefit, I'm going to put this here. Okay. Now try that.
Bhuñjate te tvam
Where is Tvam?
agham pāpā.
Where is Tvam?
Tvagam pāpā.
Where is Tvam?
Tvagam pāpā.
There is Tvam.
Tvam
You're saying tvam.
Tvagham pāpā.
Yes,
Tvagham pāpā.
correct. Yeah. Again, put your eyes there. Very closely put your eyes on it. Okay? Don't assume anything. Keep on going. Fourth line.
Ye pachyante ātma-kāraṇāt.
Right. Okay, good. Continue. Yeah, please practice some more. Varshana.
Yes, Mother. yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate te tava agham pāpā ye pacante ātma-kāraṇāt.
Okay, give me the third line again. There is bhujan.
bhuñjate te tva agham pāpā.
Where is bhujan?
bhuñjate.
Read with your eyes.
bhuñjate te tva agham pāpā.
If you're saying twa, then don't say agham. Just
Agham.
put your eyes. Put your eyes.
Tvagham. Mother, can I join together tvagham?
Yes.
Okay. bhuñjate te tvagham pāpā ye pacante ātma-kāraṇāt.
Ye pachantya and not
Ye
till.
pachantya ātma-kāraṇāt.
Nice. Okay. Pushpa Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo.
Shinaha. She. It is a sha. There is a there's an accent on the S, right? This sha. You look at this, right?
Yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate te tvagham pāpā ye pachantyātma-kāraṇāt.
Nice. Bhuñjate tvagham pāpā. Okay, nice.
Bhuñjate te tvagham pāpā ye pachantyātma-kāraṇāt.
Nice. Early Mataji.
yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate te tvagham pāpā ye pacyantyātma-kāraṇāt.
Tva gham. The difference between gham and gum.
Tvagham.
Gham, yeah. Agham. Ghor. A ghor pap, right? Big pap. Sins. Okay. Grievous sins, right? All right, good. Subodhini.
Hare Krishna. Yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate te tvagham pāpā ye pacyantyātma-kāraṇāt.
Very nice. Padasangini.
yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate te tvagham pāpā ye pacyantyā ātma-kāraṇāt.
Ātma-kāraṇāt. Bhuñjate te tvagham. Tvagham. Right? Gha. Ghor.
Bhuñjate
Yes.
tvagham pāpā ye
Pachantyā.
pacyantyā ātma-kāraṇāt.
Okay.
Oh,
Somebody can
Mataji,
summarize. Go ahead.
yeah, I will read I will means I missed the turn, so I will recite.
Oh, you want to recite? Oh, sorry. Did we miss your turn?
No, means I told that I will recite after Jyoti Mataji.
Jyoti, yeah, right. Sorry. Yes. Okay, go ahead.
yajña-śiṣṭāśinaḥ santo mucyante sarva-kilbiṣaiḥ bhuñjate tvagham pāpā ye pacyantyā ātma-kāraṇāt.
Karanāt. The first word yajña, you know yajña? People do
Yes,
yajña?
Mataji.
That's the
Yagga.
word here. Yajña.
Mhm.
Yeah, not yajña, not yaga.
Yagga.
Gyan. There is a
Yeah.
nasal thing. There's an N there. So you have to bring that nasal thing, right? Gyan. You say gyan, right?
Yes, Mataji.
In Bengali also you use the word gyan, right? What do you see for
Yeah.
say for knowledge in Bengali?
Yog It's a different pronunciation. Joggo.
Jugo. Okay, that's why you don't say gya there. Is there gya there in Bengali language or no? Gyani, gya, kshatrigya in your alphabet. Do you have that? Or maybe you don't.
It's Gani Mataji, not Gyani.
Gyani, okay. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Gya, yeah, gya. There's a nasal there. Okay, yeah. So yeah, sorry I missed your turn there.
No, Mataji, it's okay.
Okay, so I was saying, so what is the essence of today's words?
That those who eat food that's offered to the Lord first are released from all sin, as opposed to those who only prepare food for personal sense enjoyment. They take in all the sin.
And they take in all the sins, right? So they eat only sins means what is the meaning of eating sin?
It's not cleansed. The food is not cleansed.
But then where is the sin coming on? The dirty food. Where is the sin coming?
Not
It is
offered
not
to Lord.
sanctified by.
Not sanctified. Yeah.
It's
So
from
if something is not
thoughts.
sanctified, it becomes a sin. Why does it become? Why are they using the word sin? They could have used dirty food, unsanctified food. Krishna is saying they verily eat only sin, right?
Because it's not focused on Krishna.
Not offered to Krishna.
Because it
that's
is not offered to Krishna, then
The
it is
thought-
sin.
It is, we are eating it for our own sense enjoyment and not offering to Krishna.
Right.
So that is why it is not sin.
Okay, right, okay. What happens when you do a sin? What are the consequences of doing a sinful activity?
We suffer.
Go
We
to
suffer.
hell.
Right? And why does that suffering come? So if you do a
Because of
sin,
the
why do
sin.
you suffer? What is it
against
that?
the principles of
Huh?
service to Krishna.
No, I was asking a question that why do you suffer when you commit sins?
Because the sin is against the principle of the code of
Correct.
conduct.
Yeah.
It's against the principles of code of conduct, right? So this means there are some rules that are applicable to this material world, that if you do this, then this is sinful and you will have a karmic reaction to that. Okay? So similarly, if you eat food that has not been offered to Krishna, you're eating it just for yourself. Like 90% of the people do that, right? So verily means certainly. So they are certainly eating only sins. So what does that mean? The same consequence that you get from committing a sin, you're going to get the same consequence by eating food only meant for yourself. And why? Because any sinful activities that were included by the very nature of this material world while you are preparing the food, right? You will get the karmic reaction for that. Right? So that's why the effect is the same as if you have committed the sin. Like that. Okay? On that happy ground, we will call it a day today. Patitanam pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo
Hari Bol. Thank you,
Next
Mataji.
Friday.
Thank you so much, Namaste.
Vandana,
So just one
Mataji.
quick announcement. Yeah, one quick announcement. Here next Friday, there won't be any class because we'll be busy with the Vyas Puja celebrations of His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu, which is being celebrated in ISKCON Silicon Valley on Saturday. And then on Sunday, he has a disciple Sangha in the morning, so I won't be able to have this class. But please continue. Today's
Mataji, to join Sangha, how
same
to...
same way that you joined the Sangha, and we are on Facebook right now. Prashana Mataji.
Mataji,
You can ask me that question separately. Can you ask me that question outside of Facebook?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you so much, everybody.